I mean, you're a billionaire and they are your employees. The imbalance of power is extreme. And that is why people want to come together to form a union.
The last thing you said, and it's been said many times by the chairman, I just want to make a point of that. This monarch of billionaire, let's just get at that, okay? I grew up in federally subsidized housing. Let me finish. I grew up in federally subsidized housing. My parents never owned a home. I came from nothing. I thought my entire life was based on the achievement of the American dream. Yes, I have billions of dollars. I earned it. No one gave it to me.
How many people in the world dream of winning the lottery? It's probably not measurable, but I'm sure you have heard at least one close friend say they bought a ticket or enjoy a few nights at the casino. The New York Times conducted a very interesting study. It found that 19% of Americans believe they will win the lottery someday. Just so you know, statistically, you're more likely to be struck by lightning than to win the lottery. Another interesting fact is that 60% of adults in the US want to become millionaires. But here's where it gets interesting. In today's culture, there is a quiet assumption that having wealth automatically makes you the bad guy. This idea has been reinforced by everything. From pop culture to religion, you can hear it. Isn't that a bit contradictory? How can so many people desire wealth while also believing that wealth equals evil? Are we saying that 60% of Americans wants to become the villain in their own story? That just doesn't make sense. So if you have ever thought this way, or heard someone close to you say something like, "Look at that stupid dude driving a Ferrari, maybe he stole money to buy it," stick around because I'm going to share 7 reasons why believing that being rich is bad might be the very thing blocking you from achieving wealth. I have read several books that go deep into the topic, and I will be summarizing some key ideas from them. Reason number 1, your attitude towards rich people. Have you ever seen people posting pictures at fancy restaurants or destination travels and said, "People like that waste their money on meaningless stuff"? Or maybe you're standing in the long boarding line at the airport and you see the business class passengers go first and immediately feel a bit resentful. Now imagine telling your brain you want greater financial power while continually judging and rejecting the behaviors of those who already possess it. In Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, author Harv Ecker says, "Rich people admire other rich and successful people. Poor people resent rich and successful people." Your attitude towards wealthy people matters a lot. Every time you see someone driving a luxury car, bless them and admire them. They probably work very hard to earn that. Or probably not, but let's not get into that. We're not saying everyone with money is good, but most of them didn't just get lucky, they work for it. Reason number 2, the law of attraction. You have probably heard it before. What you focus on expands. Even if it sounds a bit mystical, if deep down you believe money is something bad, your mind will quietly shut out opportunities to attract it. You can't attract what you secretly reject. If your thoughts are full of guilt or bitterness about wealth, you're putting up invisible walls between you and abundance. Start speaking like someone who believes money is a tool for good. Visualize yourself using it to support your family, to grow, to give. If you are already a good person, money is the tool that will help you to help others as much as you feel is needed. So instead of saying, "I don't need to be rich," try this. "I'm open to wealth because I trust myself to use it well." Reason number 3, your aspirations are too small. Here's the truth. Most people don't aim too high and miss. They aim too low and hit. If your goals are all about survival, pay the bills, get by, stay afloat, you're programming your life around scarcity. But what if you shifted your focus from getting by to creating the life that you actually want so you can help others too? If you're just surviving day to day, how can you support your family or friends who need it? Your aspirations shape what you want today and what your goals are for tomorrow. Dreaming big is not arrogance. It's a sign you recognize what you're capable of. Reason number 4, internal conflicts. You say you want more money, but deep down, you're afraid it might turn you into someone you don't want to be, like the evil people you have heard about. Or worse, you fear how others will see you if you succeed. These inner conflicts create resistance. It's like pressing the gas and the brakes at the same time. You go nowhere. So ask yourself, do I believe I can be wealthy and still be kind, generous, humble? Because the truth is, you can. The goal is not to change who you are. Wealth doesn't change who you are. It amplifies your ability to do good. Reason number 5. You avoid financial education. Let's be honest. Money isn't complicated, but it can be intimidating. And because many of us weren't taught how to manage it, we avoid learning about it altogether. But how can we expect to master something you won't study? Read the books, ask questions, watch YouTubers, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to our channel. We're growing and need your help. Here are some of the books we have read that help guide us on our path. Go ahead and give it a read too, or maybe search for a YouTube book summary. But remember not to follow every word blindly, but to reflect, learn, and take what resonates with you. Use them to shape your own perspective and build your own criteria for growth. This would be your financial training, same way you would train for a marathon or a promotion. You train your financial mind. The more you understand money, the less power it has over you. Reason number 6. Your close relationships. This one hurts, but it's real. Your circle shapes your beliefs. If you're surrounded by people who believe the rich are selfish, or who mock their success, your mindset will start to match that energy. And I'm not saying you need to cut your family or friends off, but just become aware of their mindset. You need voices in your life that reminds you, wealth isn't shameful, growth isn't betrayal, you're allowed to want more. Find people who cheer for your progress, not just your comfort zone. Reason number 7. You're waiting for the right moment. Deep down, a lot of people are just waiting for someone to tell them it's okay to want more, waiting for the right time. P.S. There is never a right time. The right time, the right opportunity. But no one is going to tell you when is that moment. Not only wealth doesn't wait, neither do your dreams, goals, or aspirations. You have to decide you're ready, even if you don't feel like you are. If you are always looking for the right time before you act, you will spend your life watching others live the version you were too afraid to chase. If any of these 7 reasons hit home, it's not a bad thing. It just means you have found the exact mindset blocks keeping you stuck. Now, it's your move. Remember, you are allowed to grow, you are allowed to earn, you are allowed to be free. If this message resonated, share this video with someone who needs to hear it too.